Barb, congratulations on your awesome accomplishment. I know it has already become an inspiration for others in our office. I think it was yesterday where you shared that you worked with the Marriott organization for 7 years, and then it was an equipment leasing company, and although you're making good income, you weren't happy. And then you said something that made me smile. You said you took your final job, Tom James. I want to thank you for making that decision, not only to join Tom James, but to make it your career. I know decisions are hard to make, but I also know nothing good happens. Easy to work with, and congratulations on your accomplishment. You deserve it. Enjoy your evening.
Woo! It's bright up here. So, oh gosh, I didn't think anything sparkled more than Sergio's pinky ring. Nice. Okay. So, did you like this Donna Summer tribute? Yeah? Okay. So I must say it feels really good being up here. I've pictured myself in this spot for 5 years now, and I'm humbled to be here. And I say humbled because without many of you, I wouldn't be here today. I've had so much support since my career began in 2007. To give you a bit of history, I've been in sales for 16 years. I've been selling since I was 12. And I've been with 3 companies prior to finding Tom James, just like Bill said. None have given me the opportunity, the tools, the support, or freedom to excel as Tom James has. When I first began my career with Tom James, I didn't quite grasp the endless possibilities that Tom James has to offer. Now that I stand here 5 years later, I see the light at the end of the tunnel, and it's been an awesome journey so far. I can't wait to see where the future takes us. The leadership of Todd Brown, Steve Nucci, Sergio Casalena, Phil Williams, and countless others have made opportunity and growth infinite. To tell you my story, it was goal day, April 30th, 2012. I needed 139 units to get to President's Club. We're all sitting in our conference room talking about our monthly goals. Brant Taylor was sitting to my right. He looked at my number on my piece of paper and said, "Is that what you need to get to President's Club?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Barb, you need to do this. If you hit it this month, you can speak at this summer's meeting." That's when it became real to me. He said, "Yeah, they print your name on the banner in June." So I wanted to be on that banner. Okay, I thought, how am I going to do this? I knew we had our luxury trunk show coming up this month. It was week 1, I got 20 units. Week 2, up to 45. It was the middle of week 3, and it was a Wednesday, May 16th. I knew I was riding with Jill on her appointments the next day and wanted to get an email out to my clients as soon as possible. I woke up at 3 a.m. on the 17th, wide awake, mind racing. I got showered into the office at 4:30 in the morning. I don't think you guys know this in Atlanta, because you know I'm not a morning person. I have no idea where I got this energy from, but I think it had something to do with reaching a goal. I drafted an email to 93 of my clients. The subject was shameless request. I told them where I was and that this month would be crunch time for me. And if there was anything they wanted to add to their wardrobe, if they could meet me this month, I would be grateful. 5 people replied, and they wanted to meet. It's now week 3. Tuesday of week 4 was our luxury trunk show, something we have never done before with no track record. It was held at the Mandarin Orient Hotel, a high-end hotel in the center of Buckhead, and it's a hot spot part of Atlanta. We invited the local Ferrari and Maserati dealerships to display their cars out front for test drives. We provided wine, hors d'oeuvres, cigars, the whole 9 yards. It was fancy schmancy. I invited my top clients, and 5 signed up to come. 3 showed up. My first client bought 24 units. My second client came and we chatted for a while, and I poured him glass after glass of wine. And I told him I was very close to hitting President's Club. His buddy that was there, that was actually Bill Yonke's client, they were friends, said, "Art, you've got to help her out." Art sipped his wine again and said, "Barb, I just bought a package from you last week." And I said to him, "Yeah, but it wasn't Oxford." He sat down and mulled over a $6,000 sport coat. Finally, he said, "Okay, I'll take it." I walked over to grab a file in his COF, and I whispered in Sarah Bentley's ear, "I just hit President's Club." My third client walked in, and I'm thinking, it's gravy. He bought 11 units, and I'm sitting down writing up his order and chatting. It's after 7:30 p.m. at this time, and everyone's winding down. Sarah's got the champagne in one hand and looking at me like, "When are you going to be done?" Ron and I finished up with his order, and I finally go outside where my team was. There was no feeling in the world better than this night, well, except tonight, of course. Hitting President's Club while your team is there cheering you on. We're usually alone, right? While we toast with champagne and smoking cigars. I was on cloud 9, celebrating in one of the most prestigious hotels in Atlanta with my team. It felt awesome. Then I was trying to come off my high as I got home. It's around 11 o'clock at night. I get an email from client number 2, $6,000 sport coat guy. He said, "Thanks for inviting me to the event tonight. As I lay awake, I can't in good conscience spend $6,000 for a sport coat. I thought I could, but I just can't. I should have looked at shirts instead. I hope that's okay." My heart sank. I'm still getting congratulations emails, texts, and calls, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I didn't get it. I called Dougal to see if I can come down on price. He was wonderful and worked to lower it for my client. It was still too much, so he didn't get it. I'm going over my numbers the next morning, and it turns out I still hit it because of client number 3, Ron Bowden, who was smoking cigars and drinking with us while I celebrated my achievement. The guy that I thought would not really count, and I thought he was gravy. Lesson learned, don't ever take what you may think is a small sale for granted. It's all the little sales that make up the difference. And I thank my awesome clients who make my job fun, where it doesn't even seem like work at all. This is the best job anyone could ever ask for. When I'm out with my friends and someone asks them, "What do you do, Barb?" my friends chime in, "Barb has the most fun job ever." And they get excited to tell people what I do. And so do I. I want to thank my training team, Cheyenne Tarani Peacock, she's married now, and Rick Trotter. Thanks for your patience and willing to help me along the way. Thanks to Jose for your inspiring stories and helping me find the fire in my belly. I can't do the Southern accent either, I'm from New York. Sarah Bentley. Sarah and I have known each other since I started back in 2007, but did not work closely together because she was in Charlotte until January of this year. I feel like I've known Sarah my whole life. This is just how she makes you feel. She has a heart of gold and believes in everyone that they can do whatever they put their mind to. Sarah, I love you. Bill Yonkers. Bill is my leader and has always believed in my potential. He's the most disciplined person I know, and in my eyes, one of the best leaders in Tom James. Bill has enriched my life, opened up opportunities I didn't know I had, and made me believe I could do it, and I want to thank him. Thanks for always being there when I came to you countless times. When I asked, "Can you help me?" you always did. Thanks to my favorite Italian stallion, Elio Casalena. Elio, you're out there somewhere. I am so grateful for all the times we chatted on the phone and going over orders and helping me create the perfect pattern for my clients. He always closed the call with, "You at President's Club yet, girl?" "Yeah, I am." I wanted to thank my awesome Atlanta office. I get to work with the best people every day, and I'm so lucky. Thanks to Carl Ham and the folks in Charlotte who have been on my cheering squad since I started. Lindsay Stelter, Justin Thomas, Melanie Cranford, just to name a few. I love all you guys. I challenge you to push yourself farther than you think you can. Because guys, it wasn't the 91 or 93 emails I sent to my clients. It wasn't the trunk show sales. It was having my eye on a goal. Make that extra phone call, float that last person, sell that last appointment. Don't live with regrets. I'll end with a quote from Leonardo da Vinci. It had long since come to my attention that people of accomplishment rarely sat back and let things happen to them. They went out and happened to things. Have a great evening.